Hello everybody, how are you people? I hope that all of you are very fine and doing well in your life. In this particular video, I am going to talk about brand new topic, development. Again, when we say development, then there are various thought processes related to this particular terminology. For some, development is to mean multiple of resources, multiple of luxury in the life. For one, development has some other concept. For one, development has a holistic approach. They mean that each and every people should be developed in the society. So development has a various metaphor, has a various concept related to it. Development for one is having a very much different from the other. But of course, one thing that is common related to the development is that development is something which has the power to offer people and individual in the society to realize their potential. Development is something which gives the peace and solace in the society. Development is something which provides security to the people in the society. Development is something which brings prosperity, investment and more opportunity in the society. Development is a terminology, is a word which is very positive in term. Now there are the various concepts related to the development. Concept means in academic circles, in the places where the people are used to formulate the policies and rule and regulation related to the development, and they create the vision for the development in coming 20 years, coming 50 years, then they apply this concept while formulating the principle, while taking the decision, while discussing the things. So in this particular video, I am going to discuss all these concepts one by one. And if you are interested, then be with the video, and at the end of the video, I am sure that your concept related to the development will gain a new height. Now, first of all, the first important topic or first important concept related to this development is sustainable development. Now, you will see that in each and every concept related to the development, there is a center point. What does it mean? Center point means one important thing is related to that concept and all other understanding is again defined according to that center point. Now this sustainable development, the center thing in this sustainable is future. Means the development should be in such a manner that there should be optimum number of resources for the future generation. For example, utilizing of petrol, diesel should be in such manner that in coming time, our next generation after 50 year or 60 year, they can also use this petrol and diesel. It means that we have to utilize the resources in such an optimum manner so that the future generation should avail these all resources. It should not be like that today only we should exhaust all the resources. So this is the sustainable development. Sustainable means to save the things for the future generation, to transfer the things to the future generation, and to offer more positivity, more growth, more enriched resources to the future generation. It is also mean to like this. So this is the sustainable resources. It says that while utilizing the resources like petrol, like coal, like diesel, like your money, each and every concept, be very judicious. Utilize only that much resources which you need for yourself. Don't waste the resources, because wastefully using the resources will hamper the sustainable development. Also, the nature has to pay if you are utilizing in the wrong manner. So while utilizing the resources, judicious use should be there. And three concepts like recycle, reuse, reduce, this is related to this sustainable development. If you will use these resources according to these principles, 3R principles, somebody also add 4R, then the future generation will also avail these resources in coming time. So this is the important concept related to the sustainable development. That was the first concept. And the another important concept is the holistic development. What does it mean? What does the holistic? Holistic means the development approach should be there that include each and every people. Each and every people from each and every angle. It means not that one portion of my house is full of luxury and other portion of my corner of the house is facing a scarcity. Holistic means we should develop in such a manner that from here to Nell the development should reach, or each and every part should develop. This is mean the holistic. Holistic means with all angles, with all approaching. If some society is very educated one and if they are not getting job, then what is the development mean for them? If you are educating the society, if you are providing the society with the best class of education, best quality of education, then you should also have the potential to offer them the best possible job, best possible package. You see how the brain drainage is there in the society, in our country. The people used to study in our country and they used to migrate to other country for better opportunity, better job, better package. So holistic development mean that you should provide such a environment, such a condition in the society or in the country so that the each and every people should avail all the benefit of development. So this is mean the holistic development. You need to work on each and every small fragment part of the society. So this is what it mean, holistic development. Now another important concept related to the development is equitable development. What does it mean, equitable? Equitable development means develop the society in such a manner that there should be not big gap between have and have not. You people might have read an article that the richest number of the richest person in India is highest compared to any country. Means number of billionaire is highest, and also the person below the poverty line is also higher in our country. What does it mean? It means that the gap between haves and haves not are very large. But equitable development says that it should not be like this. The development approaches, development strategy, development agenda should be focused in such a manner that each and every people should have a resource with them. Development should reach to the each and every people. The gap between rich and poor should not be vast, but we have to work in that direction to minimize the gap, to bring them in equal level of platform. This is what mean equitable development. The development approach, development resources, development light should reach to the each and every people in the society. And this is equitable development. I think this approach is a very good approach. Okay, and what do you think? You can comment. Okay, which particular concept of development is having more power to address the need and demand of the society? Next important point which is very important is the participatory development. What does it mean, participatory? Participatory development means that while formulating the agenda, principle, strategy of development, each and every stakeholder should include in the discussion. We should take their viewpoint that what is the correct manner, what is the correct thing which we need to address in the development. It means that participation of the local community, local tribals, local people should be there in the development in formulating the principle of the development strategy or development mechanism. It should not be like that sitting in the Delhi or some other capital you are formulating the development policy for whole the country. If you are formulating the principle and the strategy for the whole country, then you need to ask the local people that what is your thought process, what is your take on this development, what is your thinking regarding this strategy. So this is participatory, participation from the common people also, from the expert also, from the people having the authority also. In this manner we can make a complete strategy what are very good strategy for the development, and this is called participatory development. And this is also a very good concept. If somebody is formulating the principle for me and they have not contacted, they have not asking me that what I want, then what for all this? So it is better to ask the people for which you are formulating the principle, for which you are formulating the all strategy, that what you want, what is your take, what is your thought process, what is your preference. And once we will ask, and on the basis of that feedback and that data, if we will formulate the policy of the development, then of course that will very robust, that will be a very strong policy, and that have the power and potential to change the future discourse of the country. So this was participatory. Now two of the concept which I am going to discuss right now is green development and human development. First of all, human development, then green, because being a human, it is my preference, but green is more important nowadays. Okay. Now what is green development? Green development means we should see the development from the nature point of view. The center point in the green development is nature. You should formulate, you should make the policy, you should develop in such a manner, such a balance, in such a approach should be there that minimum harm to the nature should be there. And that is the green development. Green development means you develop the society, country, or you formulate the policy in such a manner that minimum harm is there to the nature. Nature should be utmost priority while formulating the principle, while formulating the strategy for the development. Nature means jungle, water, soil, and this humidity, this rainfall, all things is nature, and that is very much important for our survival. It means that we should formulate, we should make the strategy from nature angle to minimize the carbon, to minimize the greenhouse effect, to minimize the pollution, to minimize the other negativity that we are causing to the nature. So this is green development. And also the green development says that the development should be in like manner that we should plant more number of plants and trees in the urban area, in the metros, and also a strategy, a formula should be prepared. How can we increase the green footprints in the metros, in the towns, in the area where greenery is low. So it also emphasizes the plantation of the tree. Of course, that's why it is green development. And next, sorry, I first said that human development, then green development. Okay, so this was green development. Next, coming to the human development. Okay, so if there is confusion, you again listen to the clearly. I have elaborated that what is human and what is green. Again, in the human development, human is in centric, because in starting of this both point, green and human, I said that first of all I will define and describe the human development, then green development. But I started with the green development. Actually, the urge of the time is green development, that's why I go with that. Okay, now coming from green to human. Now, what is human development? Human development, of course, the center of the development is the human being itself. Human being himself means all our development approach should be that each and every people of the society should be in development parameters. The people which is in the periphery, people which is out of the society, they are living in the very minimum manner, and we should apply our development, all the our development approach, our development strategy should be applied in such a manner that each and every people should be developed in our society. Human angle is important. And what is human angle? That to realize the potential of the human, a good quality of education, a good quality of infrastructure, a good quality of living standard, a good quality of future prospect like job. So this is all related to the human development, because a human need to realize its potential. For example, some has potential to become a very good musician, some has potential to become a very good writer, some has potential to become a very good painter. But if our society is not having such infrastructure, a place where the painter can exhibit their exhibition, then how he can realize his potential? So there should be the optimum number of resources in the society, in the country, so that the human can realize their potential. What is there hidden in, what is the talent hidden there, what they actually can be in the future. So this is the human development, providing each and every things which mean for the development, which is essential for the development, which is essential to realize the hidden quality and the talent. This is the human centric development. So this is important topic, important concept related to the development. Now another very important point which is related to the development is resilient development. What does it mean? Resilient development. Resilient development is nothing but developing in a such a manner, in a such a way that if tsunami comes, if earthquake comes, if corona-like phenomena comes, then we can fight back, we can stand back. This is the resilient development is. Resilient means prepare a future proof development strategy, that if anything happen, if any mishappening is there, we can stand again. It just means that I have two purses, I have kept one purse in this pocket and I have kept my one purse in back pocket. If something happens with my purse, which is I am keeping in the back, I have backup with me. So always prepare a backup for the development agenda. If something happened, mishappening happened, if some tragedy is there in the society, in the country, in case of natural calamity, in case of man-made calamity, then we should have enough backup to address that issue. Address that issue means if anything happen in the society, if anything happen in the country, we should have the power, potential to address that negativity in that situation. So this is resilient development, and this is very important. You see, if something happen in the developed nation, even India is also on that line, then they don't need resources and help from other country. But if something happen with the developing nation, or the nation which is lagging in the development parameter, then whole world has to, even UN has to come to help them. And that is due to reason because they don't have the resilient strategy of development. So this is what the resilient development mean. Now we are living in the world, in the time of technology. Technology means each and every form of our life is related to the technology. I am shooting this video on the mobile phone. You will get this content through some other platform. And each and every process, you are listening this sound through this mic. This is all technology. My and your house all are filled with the technology. So we should prepare a mechanism, a strategy, a development which is technology centric. This particular concept of the development is that technology should be the center point in the development, and technology has only the answer for all the problem. It is also being said. Why? Because you see, there was the pollution in the Delhi and the other metros, and what technology has given the answer to that pollution? The answer is metro. With the help of metro, lakhs of the people are traveling from one place to another place without using personal vehicles. So technology has always the answer to the coming problem. You see in the corona, what happened? Only the technology saves the world. Sitting in the home, the people start working work from home. So technology is always there to save the people. So we should prepare the development strategy, development mechanism, which is technology friendly. The concept like a smart city. This is nothing but technology oriented development. Prepare a develop a city in such a manner that they have to answer the problem related to pollution, problem related to the garbage management, problem related to the sound pollution, problem related to reducing of greenery, and this is nothing but a smart development. So this is also the concept related to the development, a smart development. So these are the some of the concept. I think 8-9 points are there, and of course it will help you to know more about the development, to understand about the development. This will give you the vision, insight related to the development. I hope that you will like this video, and if you like, give thumbs up. You can also comment on this video, and if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do that. It motivates me. Thank you. Meet you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care.